Shalom, Yashua, as well as our companions. Uncle Yashua here. I come to bring you a quick update because a lot of Thoughts Camera Actions subscribers and his followers have been reaching out to me, a lot of you guys, and I see that you guys needed a real update because it wouldn't make sense for me to try to answer everybody one-on-one individually. It's too many of y'all. So the Most High put it on me to just make one video to discuss an update to you guys so that all you guys can have it at one time. As you guys have noticed, they took Thoughts Camera Actions page down. Unfortunately, they took all of his pages down except for the Set Apart Living cartoon page right here. So you guys can subscribe to that page and you'll be able to have access to some of his content that way. But he also has a website, thoughtscameraaction.com, which is displayed here. So you can sign up and reach out to him there. He also has a Patreon, and you guys can, I guess, subscribe. I don't know how Patreon works, but you can see his content and stuff on his Patreon. He has an Instagram as well. And so you have access to him. I'm quite sure right now a lot of you guys are getting frustrated because the family, the Thoughts Camera Action family might not be responding to you guys. It's probably because you don't realize that it's probably a mass of you guys emailing and reaching out to them at once. And I'm quite sure the family is trying to sort out what's going on with his channels. If they are banning him for good, I'm thinking most likely this might be a ban for good because he's been banned a couple of times. And usually I think they give 3 times or something before it's wiped for good. I'm not sure. Y'all willing, it's not. But if it is, you guys, I'm giving you guys a way that you can access him through these different channels or avenues that he has. I will be updating and mentioning and just keeping his brand alive or visible on my channel, this channel right here, because it's very important. A lot of the content that he had, it was very important for the children of Yashua as well as our companions to be able to continue to receive this information. Me personally, I downloaded a ton, almost his whole channel. Not recently, I wish I did download a lot of the newest ones, but I got a lot of the old ones, like hundreds and hundreds of videos, because I knew that one day they would cancel his channel because of the content. I'm quite sure it was canceled because, you know, some people say he was talking about a certain ministry and they probably reported him. But, you know, a lot of it started from him exposing the wish people. And so back in the days, I tried to reach out and tell him to, like, kind of stop exposing them because that's going to be a surefire way to get his channel canceled. And his channel is too important to y'all's children for all the historical information and everything. And that it you know, leave that fight up to y'all exposing those people because they own all of these channels, right? They own all the mediums in the media. So I was trying to, you know, see if I can get my nephew to kind of stop, like, leave those people alone, man. Just continue to pump out the information and the content and the historical content and leave that fight against them up to the Most High. Let vengeance be him, because that's a higher principality that you're dealing with when you're dealing with those people. And this is their environment. Like, basically, this world here belongs to them. Basically, this world, you know, because remember, this is not our kingdom right here. So anyway, yeah, so I know it was a culmination of that, as well as him exposing some of the other camp channels. And he just recently put out a video of a certain camp channel, and some of the people said that might have been it. they might have flagged him. So unfortunately, guys, this is our reality. I know that a lot of you guys are really bothered and hurt by it. I've heard that from one of my ministry members that you guys are putting together a petition to try to get his channel back. You have to be very careful. We have to realize what we're dealing with. We got to understand. It's like literally petitioning Hasatan to leave us alone. It's like you can't petition Hasatan to not be Hasatan. But, of course, I applaud your efforts and we'll see what will come from it. But, this is their system and, y'all willing, if it's y'all's will, we can do anything. So I support your petition to try to get our nephew's channel back. But just be very careful addressing those people, the converts, the people who stole our identity. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The wish people. Be very careful. I told one of my ministry members who has a decent channel to be very careful posting information about them. Let that be y'all's fight against them people because they own everything. And my ministry members' content is too important to Yasharal and to the awakening to lose his channel over exposing them. There's enough foolishness amongst us, to expose, to keep you busy exposing and really just awakening Yah's children across the four corners, even those that are not of this fold. So my advice to those in my Shaq's assembly is to leave those people alone, because once you get on their radar, they'll shut all your channel down. Then the seeds that you would have been able to plant can't be planted, right? So we got to call ourselves to be wise as a serpent, but harmless as a dove, right? We got to use our wisdom. You got to be very careful what arenas you step into. Like I teach my ministry to be very careful addressing what they call witches and warlocks. Like, because I remember a while ago, it was a witch that was attacking a sister in the awakening, and the sister had a big channel, and she was like under this witch, and she was like, and I immediately start going, writing in the comment and writing her, telling her that this woman was a witch and trying to expose it. And before I could press send, the Most High said, do not send that. And so I sat with Yah and I'm like, okay, Yah, why don't you want me to send that? And he was like, be very careful entertaining these people, because once you get on their radar, they are relentless and they will harm you to try to wreak danger in your life. And, you don't need that. Yah was basically saying you don't need that smoke right now, because these people, this is what they thrive off, and once you get on their radar, they won't back down. And I'm like, wow, thank you. And so then there'd be certain situations where I might want to respond to something, and the Most High would be like, no. He'd be like, they are an agent, or they're a witch, or they're a warlock, or this is a wish person that's, trolling. So that's why I always wait and ask. I have patience to ask the Ruach and see, wait, Yah, what do you want me to do, before I just respond and react off emotions. That's why I'm very careful in my videos. If you guys notice, you don't hear me going at the wish people or calling them out. You see, I even call them the wish people. I don't say the J word. I just leave them alone. I let Yah do his thing with that principality. I let Yah do vengeance on that. We know what we're called to do. My job is really to awaken. Yes, I do try to expose our brothers and sisters who are in error, but it's not to attack. It's for them to try to repent and get it right and continue shepherding Yah's people. So we have to be careful. For all of you guys out there, leaders and elders, mores and, that have channels and have Instagram and Facebook, leave those people alone and just plant those seeds. Keep spreading Yah's word and just do his work to awaken people, and don't really worry about exposing, those people. We all know who they are and what they did, and it doesn't help us any really exposing it. It really just puts you under the radar to get your channel shut down, when you could have been much more beneficial teaching the Besorah, teaching the word of Yah to his children across the four corners. So be very careful, guys, keeping your channels up and awake. some people a while ago was like, oh, they probably gonna come at your channel. I said, yeah, first of all, I'm covered from the Most High. I try to keep in order whatever the Most High tells me to put out or not put out. And because of it, I wait and allow the Ruach to tell me, like, do not go down this rabbit hole. Do not say this, do not. So I'm very careful. Yeah, of course, they couldn't cancel me. I got a strike before for putting out a video that was on YouTube. It was about the jab juice. It was in one of our videos, and they gave me a strike. But, I let that strike go away, and I'm just very conscious about the content that I put out. So that's why it takes me so long to put out videos, because I have to, our Bible studies be 7 and 8 hours long. So I have to watch every square inch before I put something out, to be careful what's being put out, because I do not want our channel to get taken down, because a lot of you guys feed from the word that Yah speaks through our channel, our Mashiach's Assembly. So I know a lot of you guys are receiving edification and spiritual warfare and growth and development. So I have to be a steward and be very careful not to get our channel taken down, so that you guys can have some food. I know it just comes once a week, but it's like I have to do a lot of editing and watching before I release anything. I just don't release anything. That's why I don't go live, because I have to be very careful about what's being put out for the children of Yasharal, what food you're consuming. I'm a very wise steward over, because the Most High has told me this is my election, to be a very a careful watchman and steward over what his children ingest. So that's why it takes me so long. After I release this video, I have a lesson coming for you, maybe tomorrow or the day after, a very good lesson coming for you guys. And I'll try to upload a little more consistently. I'm going to try to go for 2 times a week, if I can, y'all willing, to give you guys some more food, a little extra food for you guys, since our brother's channel, he used to feed a lot of info. So I'll try to step it up if I can, but I work a lot and all of that. Plus I have to, like I said, watch everything of my content and before I release it to you guys. So I just needed to bring you an update. I know a lot of you guys are really disturbed by it. It's not okay. We really wish our brother channel could come back and all of the information. Yeah, we just have to pray for our brother. I know his family is doing well. Support him on his other platforms, and be there. Just have patience. He probably really don't answer you guys' emails, and so I told him that I wrote him and told him that I will be sending his all the people who reaching out to me, I'll be sending them to his website and his Patreon and his other avenues. So we love you, brother, nephew, Thoughts, Camera, Action, and family, and to his whole team and staff. So remember, you can go to Set Apart Living. A word to nephew, if you watch this, nephew, be very careful on Set Apart Living. The animations that you put out, do not put out no animations that talk about the wish people and talk about, because the last thing we want is for that channel to start getting flagged and get taken down. We need your presence on this YouTube platform. I know a lot of people are trying to come away from it, but that's where everybody goes to. Very a minute fraction of people go to our websites. Like I have MashiachAssembly.com, and we get traffic, but nothing like our YouTube. We're about to release our Instagram and all that, but no traffic is like our YouTube. Most people go to YouTube. I know you can have a Rumble and a BitChute and all that, but it'll be a fraction. Even Patreon is a fraction of the traffic. People are just so accustomed to going to YouTube. So because of it, we have to make sure that we have a presence on YouTube, since that's where most of y'all's children, those who just awakening, I have new people awakening, some a week, some a month, some 2 months and 3 months coming to Mashiach's Assembly. So we have to be mindful that we can keep a visual presence on YouTube, because those negative Israelites got a presence. They're going to keep a presence. Those camps and stuff, all the profane, vulgar tongue, these platforms are going to make sure they keep that up as a representation. But those who are righteous and in spirit and truth, we get flagged a lot and we have a hard time. So we have to be wise stewards over our channels, to make sure that we keep our channels up on this platform. You know, this is going to be the platform. Until YouTube gets shut down, this is where everybody's coming to. So it'll be just a fraction, no matter what you try to do to send them somewhere else. Everybody's accustomed to coming to YouTube. So hopefully this helped answer some of you guys' questions. I know I couldn't give you no more details than I could, but I just want you to rest assured that our nephew, him and his family are doing very well, and that you have avenues to reach out to him. And I will be continuing to speak, you know, about his channel and to keep, you know, some of his information visible. We love you, nephew and family, and to the whole TCA staff and team. We give a big shalom. A lot of the subscribers have been reaching out, TCA, you know, they love you. They love you a lot. And guys, hang in there. It's okay. It's just part of the fight. You know, Hasatan might win little battles, but we are to win the war, right? The victory goes to those who what? Endure to the end, right? So we have to endure no matter what. All of these battles, all the spiritual warfare battles that we all face individually in our lives. But we also got to be wise steward over everything that we do and be conscious over everything that we do. Okay? So I just wanted to make this video to go out to be able to answer all you guys, because I couldn't answer all the emails at once. It's too many. So praise Yah, and I love you all. Mashiach's Assembly. You can go to mashiachsassembly.com, mashiachassembly.com, right here on the screen. Uncle Yahshua Truth TV at yahoo.com for our Bible study, which is every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Well, it'll be in the end of outro anyway. Well, shalom. I love you all, and I'm getting to work right now on the next lesson that should be out tomorrow. Y'all willing, it's going to be a very good one. All right, guys. Shalom.
He adds secures and hooks us tight, a gift from Yah, eternal life. He sent his son, a sacrifice, to show how much he loves us. You are loved, you are loved. You are loved, you are loved. You are loved, oh, you are loved. You are loved by Yahuwah.
Praise Yah.
Praise Yah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Bible study every Tuesday, 8 p.m. We having a Zoom Bible study. I'm gonna put email me for the link.
I'm a lion of the tribe of Judah. Say it again. Precious, chosen people of the Most High. You got that right.
We hope you have a good time watching our videos, and we'll see you in the next video.
And we'll see you in the next video. So like and subscribe.
Our channel.
Yeah.
We are the true Hebrews, the true and real Israelites. We are the true ones that fulfill Bible prophecy and scripture.